Well, hi Sagittarius, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of this reading. So Sagittarius, let's find out what can you expect to come up in your life. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Wow. Okay, Sagittarius, the overall energy is a Knight of Cups. Wow. This is a sincere love offer coming in. Look, lots of room for love in that cup. Prancing on in. This could be something like, it could be anything like a phone number. It can be a true love offer, like an I love you. It can be just about anything, but it is sincere and it's coming in. In your highest energy is the King of Swords. The King of Swords is air, that'd be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That might be strong around your chart or in somebody else's chart around this reading. But what's most important is the King of Swords here. This is your energy, and you're a little on guard here. You got your sword up. You're kind of in self-protection mode, and you're seeking truth and clarity. Well, these are the two strongest energy cards in your readings. The Knight of Cups and the King of Swords. So you're going to look for the truth in this offer. You're going to seek the clarity because you're like, you don't want to enter the energy of the fool. You don't want to accept an offer without knowing more. You need to know more. Well, looky here. This offer is coming from somebody you already know. This is a happy reunion card. Look at all those cups. This offer is coming in from somebody you already know. That's probably why your sword is up, okay? And you have questions, truth and clarity. Next to the Three of Cups is the Five of Cups. Yeah, they've disappointed you before in love. This is disappointment. This is just disillusionment. But I call this the card of hope because there's two cups behind this figure. And all you need to do really is turn around and see the hope in love and not focus on the spilled cups of love. So it looks to me like these three spilled cups are going to turn into a happy reunion, but you're going to have questions, but they are sincere. There's been a spiritual lesson going on here, and I think it's for both of you. I think it's for the one who's coming back, and I think it's for you. You are both caught up in a spiritual lesson. There are guardian angels and spirit guides blowing a horn down and awakening. I think you're both like awakening to a spiritual lesson, and that is why this relationship kind of fell apart before. Something happened, cups got kicked over, but there was something to learn from that. And it's probably, you know, the King of Swords is in your highest energy, so I would say it would have something to do with speaking your truth, all right? Don't hold things back that are important to you. And for them, maybe it's how to be sincere in love, because it's right next to the Knight of Cups, and don't take love for granted. Because I have the Lover's card right next to the Knight of Cups, and under the Five of Cups, you're divine soulmates. You've been lovers in another life, not just this life. And look, the guardian angels and spirit guides, they have been working really hard. And see, the hands are up. They're trying to bring you two back together. Now, so far, if you're saying, there is no way on God's earth that I would ever, this is probably not your reading, okay? So check your moon sign. Your moon sign is your private emotional side. That might be your reading. But if this is starting to sound like you're reading something that you would want or is wishing for, then it probably is. So under the Judgment card is the Page of Pentacles. Security, stability. This is like trying to look through a crystal ball. I think that is also part of your judgment. It's about security and stability, paying attention. Are they grounded? Do they have a pentacle in their pocket? Are they committable? Yeah, you're going to analyze it this time. You're going to seek the truth. You're going to seek the clarity about their full intentions and how they see this relationship moving forward. I have the Seven of Wands next to the Page of Pentacles and right below the Knight of Cups. This is you guarding yourself. This is you like keeping back energies that you don't want near you. Okay? So it's like self-protection. And you're going to be on guard until you get your questions answered with this Knight of Cups. And about commitment, it doesn't really necessarily have to be commitment, but they have to be able to be grounded in this relationship and at least have the the foresight to possibly have this relationship turn into a committed one with a ring. And I mean with a ring because I have the Four of Wands here. And so you're not going to jump into anything. They are a divine soulmate. We already know that. We have another card for a divine soulmate. I have 1111. This is a card of marriage. I feel like this is on their mind. I feel like the two of you will end up back together. And this is union, and this is happy union between two people. This is a card of marriage. So, before you will go anywhere near the Four of Wands, okay, you will have to get your answers. And you will get your answers from the Knight of Cups. You need to feel comfortable moving forward. Let's take out the second part of this reading. For Sagittarius. All right, what else can you expect here? It's been some deep healing. Time alone. Okay. Yeah, there's things you need to talk about, and I know that. I can see it. But you have healed over this relationship. You've done a lot of meditating, praying. It's very spiritual. This is like soul searching for the truth. About you, about them, about everything that went down in this relationship before. So it's very spiritual, like I said. Time you spend alone, just thinking about these spilled cups and what happened. But, you know, I don't think you ever truly gave up hope on this relationship. Because I have the Three of Wands, excuse me, next to the Four of Swords. And this is you holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. And it's like you're waiting for them to return. There's 3 ships out there. You know, it's like you're waiting for your ship to come in. I think it's them. I think you know that the strong connection. There's a very strong connection between the two of you. And I think you've just been waiting for them to come back in. You've been praying and hoping they'll come back in. But you're also looking for truth and for clarity about this situation. The Eight of Swords tells me that you still have questions, there's still truth, there's still clarity. You haven't really reached in your mind through all that meditation or prayer. Your feet aren't bound, your mouth isn't bound, but you've been feeling still kind of tied into this relationship because you haven't got all your answers. So you are waiting for them to return. You want them to return, you miss them, and you can't get out of that energy either. I have the Five of Pentacles under the Four of Swords and next to the Lovers. You have been really, you felt rejected, you felt left out in the cold, you felt alone. And during that time, this is when you did your meditating under that Four of Swords. And it's all about this soulmate, this divine soulmate. I have the Justice card right next to this Five of Pentacles and under the Three of Wands. I think you found your balance again. You got your balance back in life. You've got yourself back kind of out of the waters of emotions. You're pretty strong. You're strong. You're yourself again. You got your sword up and self-protection, which you do here with the King of Swords also. So you are going to seek truth and clarity now. You don't want them to throw your scales off balance, which would be your life. You don't want your life thrown off balance again. You don't want to have to go into this Five of Pentacles energy again. So next to the Justice card is a card for you, male or female. They're all male or female. This is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. This is your reading, and this is you. You're holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, just like you are here. This is under the Eight of Swords. Still not having all the truth and clarity about what, happened in this situation. And right next to having your scales balanced. So you're healed. You're ready to move forward. You have your hand on your hip, and you're ready to get up and go. You're feeling pretty good. You're at a good point in your life when they return. You have become, like I said, yourself again. You are stable. You're secure. You are self-confident in just being you. And this is what's happened. You've done all your healing. So you know that, you're not going to be just like, you're not entering the energy of the Fool. You will definitely seek that truth and clarity before moving forward with this. Even though there's a very strong attraction, you don't want to be hurt again. But look, there is a new life cycle coming in. The World. It's coming in. It's right under you staying balanced. And with you getting balanced and back to yourself, and you got all of this healing behind you, it's allowing this new life cycle to come in. This toxic energy right here, the Devil card, is leaving. This is, there was something toxic about this relationship. You've moved forward from it already. And I feel like when they come back, see, they're coming back alone. And they're coming back with a sincere cup of love. This energy is no longer around. This is what, if you want more answers, there might have been someone else or something else attached to them that was causing this relationship to be toxic. So whatever it was, I feel like they let it go. See the Devil waving goodbye? Also, this is the card for Capricorn. So Capricorn might be strong in your chart or their chart or around this reading someplace. So I feel like they're coming in very sincerely. I feel like they had to let this energy go before they could return, and they knew it. So I'm taking out one more card for this reading. And it's the Ace of Swords. There's your truth and clarity. I knew you'd get it. You are definitely going to get it because you're going to seek it and you're going to ask for it this time. So the Ace of Swords. And it lands right on the Five of Cups, spilled cups, and right on all this healing of soul searching, seeking truth and clarity about the spilled cups. Well, you're going to have a full understanding of what happened. And it looks like you're going to be able to move forward into a new life cycle with this person that is a very divine soulmate. So wonderful, lovely reading, Sagittarius. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.